Abba, Amagana. That bang, Ghana me. The common sense. No correct. And yeah, but Nema one or two things. I believe the NDC as a political party needs to take them very, very serious. Other than that, no. Send ya Nema call Ghana no Abiana Ian Shada Ehuni Yesa. Because NDC any NPP ebekwa kan next year. Then by 7th December now, we go to the polls to choose the next government. NDC for the year. We say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Baba the next president of Ghana. Now, one thing I'm realizing behind the scene is most of the NDC campaign na ye no. Timamufo no enshare that engine ni and as one share that NTS. And it is either say as a political party no you be beefy and as you be my your campaign are very strong. And I say you be shaky the system no because it seems to say Ghana ni say that near my NDC can I say. E wom say Ghana ni nim say na ho kire no. Enso so kwa kan kire say ho kire no e ya ban we and Nana Adodan Kwakufuado ene Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ene deba. It seems say Ghana ni say that tisa ade na say. A normal Ghanaian no ya je say external factors be ena ma Ghana ayede. Bini say Russian-Ukraine war and as a COVID-19 and as other things. But o kan kire say e ya ban mo bone ena ma Ghana ayede nipa no onjini ana ontiase. And then behind the scene, I've been observing a lot of things, and I believe the NDC as a political party, no, we need to come up with different strategies. A bit more campaign, and other than that, no, come 2024 elections, that is why the heading, no, Jomama is hot. And yes, if there's anything wrong, but the campaign strategies are NDC as a political party, no, it seems to set him a monino and said and so we need to push hard. Senebaya will be Betty Nema Yekanase. To start with, your former president, JJ Rawlings, Yankupon Fan Currency, Emma NDC for advice be. Now, Pacha woman couldn't put his advice, and when we come back, we start the show fully.
What's important is to recognize that what is ahead of you will not be an easy task. It's going to be quite a challenge and it's going to be quite demanding. I can only appeal that you do not allow unnecessary undue provocation to create undue tension. Let's go through this campaign as responsibly as we possibly can, all the way to the election. I will reserve what I have to say till after the election, when I will come around the country to share with you how I think we could restore the kind of strength that can take us well into the future. There are certain weaknesses that we need to deal with. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just give you one point, just one, that I want you to take home with you. The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up to this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. The calculation I want to put before you is that by virtue of who and what they are, their mannerism, their character, will necessarily give rise to what you and I are in the NDC. In other words, listen carefully. By virtue of who we are, where we come from, how we came about into being, I keep saying we cannot afford to fight them on their terms. It's important that we fight them on our terms. What are those terms? In other words, let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold on to those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. That's the only point I want to live with you. Let's have a clean, clear, stable election. I wish you all the best. Ladies and gentlemen, get back home in one piece. No accident. Make it accident.
All right. So these were the advices former President John Rawlings, Edema NDC for somewhere in 2016 when we were adoring John Dramani Mama campaign. Now, the words he chose and the things he said, are near and manifesting in NPP affairs every blessed day. I keep on seeing these kind of things, and I believe that these are things as Gyamfi are NDC as a political party. We need to just take these kind of things serious. Now, for in a video, somebody might ask, say, why this topic? I was browsing on YouTube, then I found one particular video here. The title of the video, 24 hours inside Ghana's capital city, into brackets, crazy African mega city. 24 hours inside Ghana's capital city, into brackets, crazy African city. Brunina obeys a video, if an indigo traveler. I think that he's somebody he goes around and then forming YouTube videos. That particular video, to be honest, it has about 2.9 million views. 2.9 million views. And I say, a portion of the video now, a prompt me my and this particular video no. Intino a patch on my video no.
Really nice. Yeah.
For some Martin Sema Ghana ni no. And Sema Ghana ni to Ghana. I can say, I watch it Ghana no. A Russian-Ukraine war. And he is sending a message begging you and the European Union say, Omane Russia and Ukraine for Kasano Munyan to Kwakon because I'm a Duane Boya ding. I'm a Hochiraba Ghana. Can you just believe this? Ghana near what Ghana. And some baby ba NDC for Sammy Gyamfi can John Mama can NDC for communicate all radio stations can say, na adodanko akufuado amammo boni amagana ayedeno. Still Ghana needs Ghana say ono de on just asem ni. Na Russian Ukraine war. Ene de amaduane boye den wo Ghana. Enti he is begging UN, European Union, say omonko pa Russia and Ukraine for chose omunya to kwana concern be ya be maduane aba Ghana. Awura de nyankopon. Be asempa ni. Enti how long na wo be kasa kire Ghana ni say amammo bone ena ama ho kire aba Ghana sa wata nipa na gisasem ne di. Abusa for these are serious statements. Very serious things. Last week, as part of this program, I got a call from an unknown person. The man, looking at his voice, also Belgium. And the man also said this kind of thing. He said, why are we attacking NPP and Baumia now? What should about Ghana and COVID-19 in Russia, Ukraine war and I said, oh my God. Papa Panya wote bruchiri. Wo ka chire unia Ghana is a Russia Ukraine war and a dia ho chire abagana. A COVID-19 a dia ho chire abagana. Knowing very well say COVID-19 rather than ama buying sika. During COVID-19 time and anado a charter planes on the plane or a plane obe dware wo wiem. COVID-19 no emma sika sa ama ye che sika ma NPP parliamentary candidates and NPP chairman so omonje no mundi. What she get to her say what the Russian Ukraine war na dey ahocheraba. Ghetto man you have to follow a socialist political party in Ghana. He believes he say a Russian Ukraine war and a day Ama Germany Ghana, Ama Diana Boyedin, and no the signal S and the UN and European Union and stuff for say they should rather go and talk with Russians and Ukrainians. Some of my would have NDC political party no. Are we sure say campaign and Ghana in etiase? Yeah, my brofana does too much. Inti Timamunino and Tiasamna say Timamunino on Tiasamna NDC for ne a watching the Ghana in Timamunino and Tisasamna say. And that is the problem of Ghana. I don't know, say Ghana, say, Ebia, just Ebia, or share that pass or ordinate and I say. No, I can't see me actually know. So I said, now what can I say? Yeah, can no one say then Tio said, I have no idea what is causing this. How on earth? And a Ghana ni bet me tena Ghana. I can't say Brunisi or no company near bro for chow. Na a Russian Ukraine war na dia hochira ba Ghana. Internet yet Ghana on same baby ba NDC for Kenya no nipan on tie on jinsu ni. That is the problem of NDC. So you're here 2024 NPP for their attention about Danya Sokwa and as I'm Sokwa about Danya attention. Because it seems a propaganda no more Ghana no Ghana for only just answer need more than who NDC in our kind of Korean. And one will say there was something before 2016. While John Mama eka the gospel truth for Ghana for no. Na Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na nado edin trono. A normal or a typical Ghanaian eje troni diye a chain. No krena na John Mama ekano. Meaning say we've gotten to a level Ghana nine empe no kretie. Ghana nine empe no kretie. Felix Adam was in 2020. Each and every parliamentary candidate of NPP got 20,000 Ghana cedis for his or her campaign from the COVID funds. Exactly, true. True. And this Ghana need to get to a neighbor because a COVID-19 and a Russian-Ukraine war and a day I want you to Ghana. Dear same people say nipa no bit my catch no bejedi. Surprisingly, the Ghana near our school, or Ghana our school, or your teacher ni, or your doctor, or your no. EGD say John Mama confirm na wase confirm na tuko Burkina EGD ye. Ama ene NPP 40 media campaign. Emma, a reasonable person in Ghana understands and believes this. Say obi akonye confirm, ama confirm no. Enyina etuko Burkina inti confirm bi ani ho manasa zure this have fake story by no a normal reasonable Ghanaian or Ghana EGD how much more million we ought to get to maybe about 7 or 8 minutes of the whole video natural. Now let's look at the caliber of people or motiho what chira pie war also in that ghetto no yet they believe say NPP for campaign strategy and as a campaign messages no is what is the truth. It's surprising. When I got hold of this video, I share video and I say, Abba, Amagana. That pain, Ghana me. You see the common sense. I see no correct. Kasem no correct Ghana ni jindi. See, dear pa, be me no bit my catch Ghana ni, Amagana ni no. Eti no correct no. Meaning NDC for Sammy Gyamfi communication. Masa sama anye careful the problem ebe bere party no because the way na mama being say Ghana 14-7 am working as in Ghana, you know, NTSS.